It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
And good morning to you on Thursday morning. It is great to be with you. Thanks for being with me wherever you are and however you're watching and or listening. We appreciate it. Sarah will be back Tuesday, I think. She's out of town, out in San Francisco. And I think she'll be able to tell you more about her trip when she gets back. But I'm excited for her. So we'll see what happens. Let's do some news this morning. After being closed for more than 5 years, the public lobby is reopening at the Springfield Police Department at its South Station there on Battlefield Road. It closed all the way back. Think back to this, by the way, March of 2020 because of COVID. Think back to how long ago that was. 2020. Wow. So that's when it shut down. It's been closed since then. On Monday, though, it will reopen for walk-ins from 7 in the a.m. to 3 in the p.m., Monday through Friday. So that is the lobby at the South Springfield Police Station. Meanwhile, there's a new type of traffic signal functioning in Springfield. It is specifically to get drivers to stop for pedestrians. A new one is located on Kearney Street between Robertson and Boonville. It's an area that has a lot of walkers and not many crosswalks. So this is called the Hawk signal, like a walk signal, but Hawk, H-A-W-K. Not sure why. It's basically 3 lights in the shape of an upside-down triangle. So if that's the flat, triangle goes down. 2 lights on top can turn red, indicating you must stop for a pedestrian. The bottom 1 light at the bottom of the triangle is, which would be the top of the triangle, is a yellow light that will blink, alerting you that there are drivers or walkers there that want to cross there at the crosswalk. So when nobody has pressed the button, and that's how it's turned on, it's activated by the walkers who press a button, just like if you want to cross at a stoplight. And if they're not using it, if they haven't pressed the button, the lights will go dark. They will only come on whenever somebody presses the button. So that's called a Hawk signal. It's now in existence and working properly on Kearney Street. Meanwhile, it's been 4 weeks since the several tornadoes hit the Springfield area, knocking down thousands of trees. And many residents, as you know, if you drive around North Springfield especially, are still dealing with downed trees and debris from that storm. The Springfield City Council has been talking about this for a while. They're considering spending $1 million to help residents clean up by taking the tree debris from the curb because the people don't have a vehicle to do that and get rid of it. But the council won't vote on the issue until June 9th. That's another couple of weeks, and it will almost be 6 weeks after the tornadoes hit. So it's taking a while. We'll see what the city council does. Also on June 9th at that council meeting, council is scheduled to vote on the city's budget for fiscal year 2026. That would include a 4.4% increase from the current budget in Springfield. The budget for 2026, if it's passed, would be $530 million, up from $507 million as it stands this year. Americans, meanwhile, are feeling better about the economy, the U.S. economy. Consumer confidence is up substantially in the month of May. The index number's 98 for May, up from 86 in April. This is actually the first gain in confidence after 5 straight months of decline. So, I don't know, lower grocery prices, egg prices, gas prices may have something to do with that. The tariff stuff is still in flux, so we'll see. Springfield's newest liquor store is now open. Total Wine and More. It's a chain out of Maryland. Held a grand opening at its new store in Primrose Marketplace on South Glenstone, basically across Glenstone from Target there. It's located in what used to be Bed Bath & Beyond. Remember the days when we had Bed Bath & Beyond? That was back in the COVID days. Bruno's Italian restaurant in downtown Springfield is planning to open again for lunch. It's been a while. Bruno's has been open since 2004, shut down for a short time after it got a new owner in recent years. No word yet on when lunch will be served at Bruno's again, but a new owner wants to offer lunch again, so that'll be good. Well, here's some good news for high schoolers and their parents. If you want to get them out of the house and do something constructive that's not going to cost you a ton of money, Planet Fitness is again allowing high school students to work out there for free all summer long. That's cool, isn't it? This is actually the 5th year for that generous program for kids 14 to 19 years old. That's the window. They do have to register for the program online or in person at Planet Fitness. And there are 3 locations in the Springfield area, or in Springfield proper, I think. The free summer workout program is available June 1st, so starting very soon, through August 31st. So that's over at Planet Fitness. Neat thing that they're offering free workouts for high school kids. And are you ready for some indoor football? Ready or not, the Ozarks Lunkers about to kick off season number 2 in Springfield. It's a fun, fast-paced game. They will play their first game of the Arena Football League season on Saturday night at Wilson Logistics Arena on the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. The Lunkers will play host to the St. Joseph Goats, which apparently used to be out of Kansas City. Now they're in St. Joseph. And there you go. If you're having withdrawals from no football for a little while, now you got indoor football, which is quite fun, actually. And speaking of Lunker, did you see this? What a catch for an 8th grader in Iowa. He just reeled in a 68-pound catfish all by himself. Take a look at this thing. It's not the best picture in the world, but you'll forgive the kid. He was all by himself when he caught this thing. He said it weighs about as much as his sister. It's huge. This kid loves fishing so much that he does it before school by himself. And one day recently, this is what he reeled in. It paid off big time. So that is his catfish, 68 pounds. And the kid had to set up a phone and record the video of him catching it and then holding it all by himself. So that's a screenshot I took of the video. But the kid had a very successful day. 68-pound catfish. He threw it back, and somebody else will get to enjoy catching that catfish. Well, there's a lot going on this weekend around the Ozarks. We should finally have some good weather for it, which, man, when was the last time we had a dry weekend? A dry, nice weekend. Been a long time because there's rain in the forecast today and maybe tomorrow, but today for sure. You want to confirm that with Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather because I don't know what I'm talking about. Just play a meteorologist from time to time when it suits me. This Saturday, it's the annual Cox Health Kids Health and Safety Fair. That's a great event. It's happening in the Farrell Duncan Clinic parking lot from 9 a.m. to noon on Saturday. You'll see the big Convoy of Hope big rig out there, so that's why you'll know you're in the right place. That is one of a lot of attractions that you'll see there, and it is free for the kids. So get the kids out there, Farrell Duncan Clinic parking lot, 9 to noon on Saturday for the Cox Health Health and Safety Fair for kids. So that's a nice event. Been there a couple of times, and again, the weather looks to be a quality day for that. So. All right, that's all I got for this Thursday. We're wrapping up a short week, which is always nice. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you right back here tomorrow morning.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday. It's May 29th, and we are waking up once again with rain chances returning to the Ozarks. Numbers this morning are in the middle 50s, so it's comfortable, nice and cool this morning, and numbers won't move a whole lot today because we'll have a lot of cloud cover and rain on the radar through most of the afternoon. Now, the good news here is that I'm not expecting flooding rains in the Ozarks today, but it's going to be enough to keep these temperatures down through the course of the afternoon. High temperatures will only land in the middle 60s in a lot of places with rain showers ongoing. Whole lot of cloud cover, north breeze. Not going to be a very pretty day in the Ozarks. Sunshine has been hard to come by the last couple of days. And indeed, today is going to follow suit. Showers and non-severe thunderstorms are in the forecast, and they're going to be widespread today. Few showers out this morning already. I really expect those to blossom on the radar as we head through midday hours, through the early afternoon. That's when the showers will be most numerous on the forecasted radar picture. So make sure you have the rain gear with you, rain boots, rain jackets, umbrellas, all of it. It's going to be kind of a soggy day in the forecast. Pools are open, but it's not great swimming weather across the region. Not only do we have cool temperatures, we just can't shake the rain chances through the day today. I expect that the heavy rain today, the flooding rains, and the threat for flooding is going to stay well along the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, Mississippi, portions of Alabama, and Georgia experiencing that heavy rainfall today. There's also a severe weather chance back for portions of central Texas. So thankfully, we don't have either of those threats here in the Ozarks. But what we do have is the threat for some widespread showers, even though the flooding is not expected to be widespread. Now, of course, with river levels and area streams and lakes up, more rain is not necessarily welcome. We can't get rid of this mud, and today is not going to help us out much at all. I think in terms of rainfall totals, it's going to be anywhere from a half inch to an inch for the northern and eastern Ozarks. Lighter amounts, closer to maybe quarter of an inch down for our southwest Missouri counties, as well as northwest Arkansas. So we're waterlogged already. We don't need the rain, definitely, but it's not going to be an overwhelming amount or come all at once today. So I think the flooding threat is overall fairly low. There is a pattern shift in place, too, for the weekend with a warming trend in place for early next week. I'm expecting temperatures to get back into the 80s as we head into the forecast next week. So if you enjoy the cooler weather, at least that's something to look forward to today. We will have highs topping out in the middle 60s. We have unsettled weather and kind of stormy conditions returning early next week, too. So the break that we have heading our way for the weekend forecast may be short-lived because unsettled weather looks possible again by the time we get to Monday night. I expect that today is the rainy day in the forecast with non-severe thunderstorms. Friday looks like a nice one. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures back into the middle 70s. I think Saturday is going to be fairly nice as well with highs approaching 80. We should be into the 80s by Sunday, again with dry conditions. But it's Monday that we start to see this unsettled pattern move back in. And I'm seeing another chance for some widespread rain showers returning to the Ozarks. Around the country, what's happening? Well, it's wet weather, not just for us, but for a huge portion of the country today. If you look at the national map, it's like green everywhere. Rain for everybody, wet weather, and below average temperatures for just a few days from the central to southern plains. This is stretching east through the lower Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, southern to central Appalachians, the southeast, and the mid-Atlantic, all experiencing wet weather today and tomorrow. Then we're talking much above average temperatures that are building in this weekend from California all the way to the Great Basin. So they are going to see an unseasonable warm up for this time of the year with some above average numbers. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. We've had some fog around the last couple of mornings, so I thought this foggy question was kind of fun. San Francisco is a city famous for fog. What funny human name do the locals use to reference it? What do you think they call their fog in San Francisco? Here are the options. A, Ed, B, Frank, C, Carl, or D, Timothy. What did you think that answer was? Well, if you guessed C, Carl, you would be correct. Now, my quiz question for tomorrow is related to this one. How did San Francisco's fog get the nickname Carl? Do you think it's A, it's named after a famous meteorologist, Carl Fogarty? B, it's inspired by a character in Tim Burton's 2003 film, Big Fish? C, it was chosen by a citywide vote in 2010, or D, it is derived from a Native American word for fog. If you want to take a stab at this one, or if you know you have friends, family from San Francisco, and you know the history of this one, let me know. You can head on over to aroundtheozarks.com to enter the Brain Twister trivia question there. I sure appreciate you listening to the podcast this morning and want to shout out our sponsors. Thanks so much to Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubosh Chevrolet. It's going to be a rainy one. Don't forget the rain gear. We are looking at high temperatures in the mid 60s. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll chat again then.